Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basarosh Kuruche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Company Law and Secretarial Practice. This is module number 3. In previous class, we have discussed the various process of appointing a secretary, that is appointment of a company secretary, and removal or dismissal of a company secretary. Today we shall discuss the legal position of the secretary. Here the legal position of a company secretary means what is the situation or legally how a company secretary plays the various roles in his tenure or during his duty. Now these roles of a company secretary are of say 3 different types, that is servant of the company, agent of the company, and officer of the company. The first legal position or role of a company secretary is of a servant of the company. Here the secretary of a company is a servant of the company. Here his duty is to act in accordance with the instructions given to him by the directors. Since an company secretary is a servant of a company or a worker of a company, as a servant it is his duty to discuss the pros and cons of the decisions taken by the board of directors, comply the things with the authorities, conduct meetings, write minutes of the meetings, and do all necessary compliances with the registrar of the company, and also follow all the instructions given to him by the directors. Here whatever the decisions have been taken by the directors in the board meeting need to be implemented, or the process need to be completed by the company secretary. So as a servant of the company, it is the duty of the company secretary to follow all these aspects or to implement or to execute the directions given by the directors. So a company secretary is a servant of the company. Second thing, a company secretary is an agent of the company. Here, the secretary of a company, being chief administrative officer of the company by virtue of his office, he is also an agent of the company in a restricted sense. Here, the agent of the company means the company secretary represents the company or the board of directors in front of the clients or in the legal applications of the company. The company secretary will be the agent in between the registrar of the company and the company. So here whatever the compliances, whatever the reports, whatever the filings or whatever the submissions are there, all those filings, submissions and other things of the company, an agent of the company, as an agent of the company secretary is supposed to comply or supposed to submit those necessary documents to the district registrar office on behalf of the company, or as an agent of the company he files, submits the necessary required documents and acts as an agent in between the company and the district administration. Then the next position of a secretary is officer of the company. Here, as an officer of the company, the secretary may incur personal liabilities to statutory penalties by reason of non-compliance with the requirement of Companies Act 2013. Here it is an responsibility of the company secretary to comply and furnish, prepare the necessary statutory documents which he or she is to prepare as a company secretary. But in case if the company secretary fails to do so, he will be treated as an, say, responsible for that mistake or reason, and because of which he or she will be personally penalized for those activities. So, as an officer of the company, it is the duty of the company secretary to comply or submit or file the necessary documents which the company is to submit to the registrar of the company within the stipulated time. Conduct the various meetings as per the bylaw. It is the duty of the company secretary to see whether the activities are happening as per the bylaw of the company or no. So, overall, it is a responsibility of a company secretary to furnish or prepare all these things as per the Act, that is, as per the Companies Act 2013. So, these are the legal position of the company secretary. In tomorrow's class, we shall see the rights and powers of the company secretary. Till then, we shall stop here. Thank you. Good day.